no.
There, you see, and you heard them. We can't possibly stay here now, you know that.
Yes, I know. What can we do?
Leave, travel, far away from here.
Travel? Yes, but where?
To Switzerland, to the Italian lakes. Have you ever been there?
No. Is it beautiful?
Oh, an eternal summer. Oranges growing everywhere, laurel trees always green.
But what do we do there?
I'll open a hotel with first-class service for first-class people.
Hotel?
That's the life, you know. Always new faces, new languages. No time to worry or be nervous. No hunting for something to do. There's always work to be done. Bells ringing night and day. Train whistles blowing. Carriages coming and going. And all the while, gold rolling into the till. That's the life.
Yes, it sounds wonderful. But what'll I do?
You'll be mistress of the house, the jewel in our crown. With your looks and your manners, success is guaranteed. It'll be wonderful. You'll sit in your office like a queen. Push an electric button to set your slaves in motion. The guests will file past your throne and timidly lay their treasures before you. You have no idea how people tremble when they get their bill. I'll salt their bills and you'll sweeten them with your prettiest smile. Let's get away from here. Right away, on the next train. We'll be in Malmo at 6:30 tomorrow morning, Hamburg at 8:40. Frankfurt to Basel will take a day, and then on to Como by way of the St. Gothard Tunnel in, let's see, 3 days, 3 days.
That's all very well. But Jean, you must give me courage. Tell me you love me. Put your arms around me.
I want to, but I don't dare. Not in this house, not again. I love you. Never doubt that. You don't doubt it, do you, Miss Julie?
Miss, call me Julie. There are no barriers between us now. Call me Julie.
I can't. There will always be barriers between us as long as we stay in this house. There's the past and there's the Count. I have never met anyone I had more respect for. When I see his gloves lying on a chair, I feel small. When I hear that bell up there ring, I jump like a skittish horse. And when I look at his boots standing there so stiff and proud, I feel like bowing. Superstitions and prejudices we learned as children, but they can easily be forgotten. If I can just get to another country, a republic, people will bow and scrape when they see my livery, you hear? They'll bow and scrape, not me. I wasn't born to cringe. I've got stuff in me. I've got character. And if I can just grab onto that first branch, you watch me climb. I'm a servant today, but next year I'll own my own hotel. In 10 years, I'll have enough to retire. I could, mind you, I could end up a count myself.
Wonderful.
In Romania, you can just buy your title. And so you'll be countess after all. My countess.
But I don't care about that. That's what I'm trying to put behind me. Show me you love me. Otherwise, what am I?
I'll show you 1,000 times. Afterwards, not here. And whatever you do, no emotional outbursts, or we'll both be lost. We must think this through coolly, like sensible people. You sit there, and I'll sit here, and we'll talk as if nothing happened.
Oh, my God! Have you no feelings?
Me? No one has more feelings than I do, but I know how to control them.
A little while ago, you could kiss my shoe, and now...
Yes, but that was before. Now we have other things to think about.
Don't speak harshly to me.
I'm not just sensibly. We've already done one foolish thing. Let's not have any more. The Count could return any minute, and by then we have to decide what to do with the rest of our lives. what do you think of my plans for the future? Do you approve?
They sound reasonable enough. I've only one question. For such a big undertaking, you need capital. Do you have it?
Me? Certainly. I have my professional expertise, my wide experience, and my knowledge of languages. That's capital enough, I should think.
But all that won't even buy a train ticket.
That's true. That's why I'm looking for a partner to advance me the money.
Where will you find one quickly enough?
That's up to you if you want to come with me.
But I can't. I have no money of my own.
Then it's all off.
And?
Things stay as they are.
Do you think I'm going to stay in this house as your lover? With all the servants pointing their fingers at me? Can you imagine I could face my father after this? No. Take me away from here. Away from shame and dishonor. What have I done? Oh my God! My God!
Don't stop that old song. What have you done? The same as many others before you.
And now you think I'm contemptible. I'm falling. I'm falling.
Then fall down to my level and I'll lift you up again.
Oh, what terrible power drew me to you. The attraction of the weak to the strong, the falling to the rising. Or was it love? Was this love? Do you know what love is?
Me? What do you take me for? You don't think this was my first time, do you?
The things you say, the thoughts you
That's
think!
the way I was taught and that's the way I am. Now don't get excited and don't play the grand lady because we're in the same boat now. Come on, Julie. Let me pour you a glass of something special.
Where did you get that wine?
From the cellar.
My father's Burgundy!
That'll do for his son-in-law, won't it?
And I drink beer. Beer!
That only shows I have better taste.
Thief!
Planning to tell.
Oh. An accomplice of a common thief. Was I drunk? Have I been walking in a dream this whole evening? Midsummer Eve, a time of innocent fun.
Innocent, eh?
Is there anyone on earth more miserable than I am at this moment?
Why should you be after such a conquest? Think of Christine in there. Don't you think she has feelings too?
I thought so a while ago, but not anymore. No, a servant is a servant.
And a whore is a whore.
Oh, God in heaven! End my wretched life! Take me away from the filth I'm sinking into. Save me! Save me!
I can't deny I feel sorry for you. When I lay in that onion bed and saw you among the roses, well, I'll be frank. I had the same dirty thoughts all boys have.
You wanted to die for me.
In the oat bin, that was just talk.
A lie, in other words.
More or less. I got the idea from a newspaper story about a chimney sweep who curled up in a firewood bin full of lilacs because he got a summons for not supporting his illegitimate child.
So, that's what you're like.
I had to think of something, and that's the kind of story women usually go for.
Swine!
Oh, man!
And now you've seen the hot back!
Not exactly, it's back.
And I was to be the first branch.
But the branch was rotten.
I was to be the sign of your hotel.
And I the hotel.
Sit at your desk. Entice your customers. Pad their bills.
That I'd do myself.
How can anyone be so thoroughly filthy?
Better clean up then.
You menial. Stand up when I speak to you.
Menials, whore, lackeys, harlot. Shut up and get out of here. Who are you to lecture me on coarseness? None of my kind is ever as coarse as you were tonight. Do you think one of your maids would have thrown herself at a man the way you did? Have you ever seen any girl of my class offer herself like that? I've only seen it among animals and streetwalkers.
You're right. Hit me. Trample on me. I don't deserve any better. I'm worthless. But help me. If you see any way out of this, help me, please, Sean.
I'd be lying if I didn't admit to a sort of triumph in all this. Do you think a person like me would have even dared look at someone like you if you hadn't invited it? I'm still amazed.
I'm proud.
Why not? Though I must say it was too easy to really be excited.
Go on. Hit me.
No.
Hit me harder.
Forgive me for what I've said. I don't hit a man when he's down, let alone a woman. Can't deny, though, that I'm pleased to find out that what looked so dazzling to us from below was only tinsel. That the hawk's back was gray after all. That the lovely complexion was only powder. That the polished fingernails had black edges. And that a dirty handkerchief is still dirty, even if it smells like perfume. On the other hand, it hurts me to find out that what I was striving for wasn't finer, more substantial. It hurts me to see you sunk so low that you're inferior to your own cook. It hurts like watching flowers beaten down by autumn rains and turned into mud.
You talk as if you are already above me.
I am. You see, I could make you a countess, but you could never make me a count.
But I'm the child of a count. Something you could never be.
That's true, but I could be the father of counts.
You're a thief. I'm not.
There are worse things than being a thief. Besides, when I'm working in a house, I consider myself sort of a member of the family, like one of the children. And you don't call it stealing when a child snatches a berry from a full bush. Oh, Miss Julie, you're a glorious woman, much too good for someone like me. You were drinking and lost your head. Now you're trying to cover up your mistake by telling yourself you love me. You don't. Maybe there was some physical attraction, but then your love is no better than mine. I could never be satisfied to be no more than an animal to you. I could never arouse real love in you.
Are you sure of that?
You're suggesting that it's possible. Oh, I could love you, no doubt about it. You're beautiful, you're refined, cultured, lovable when you want to be. And once you start a fire in a man, it never goes out. You're like hot, spicy wine, and one kiss from...
Oh, let me go! You'll never win me like that!
How then? Not like that? Not with caresses and pretty speeches? Not with plans about the future or rescue from disgrace? How then?
How? How? I don't know. I have no idea. I detest you as I detest rats. But I can't escape from you.
Escape with me.
Escape? Yes, we must escape. But I'm so tired. Give me a glass of wine. But we must talk first. We still have a little time.
Don't drink so fast, it'll go to your head.
Oh, what does it matter?
What does it matter? It's vulgar to get drunk. Now, what did you want to tell me?
That we must escape, but we must talk first. I mean, I must talk. You've done all the talking up to now. You've told me about your life. Now I want to tell you about mine. So we'll know all about each other before we go off together.
Just a minute. Forgive me. If you don't want to regret it afterwards, you'd better think twice before revealing any secrets about yourself.